Hey guys, all right, we got 2011 Buick Enclave here with a Corsa 3.6, used in many different models and years. And of course we have a bad AC compressor here. As you can see, this one, sorry for the bad lighting, has gone out and broke our belt. So I'm gonna go through the process of figuring out what size belt we need, a shorter belt to bypass the AC. It's fall now and they're not gonna need it until at least spring or summer, so we're gonna bypass in the meantime. Let's see what we can do. I got a paint marker mark there on the crankshaft pulley, and I got one up there you may or may not be able to see on the alternator. So I'm going to measure the distance between the two of them, with or without the AC compressor, do some math, figure out how much short of a belt I need, and we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to bore you guys with watching me take these measurements. The dotted line is the original belt routing. The solid line is our new belt routing. The crosses, of course, our pulleys we're not using anymore. The difference ended up being 15 inches. All right, guys, again, sorry about the bad lighting. I found a belt, and this pulley up here, I am bypassing completely and not using. So we're going, all the routing is the same as usual, but we're going straight from the alternator down to the crank instead of going around the smooth pulley. And you can see, if I can set this camera up, it's a pretty tight squeeze getting this belt on. It fits tight. With the tensioner maxed out, it will fit on there without too much trouble. And looking at it, you can see the tensioner's probably got, you know, ½ inch of movement there or something. It's pretty good. So I'd say it fits perfectly. We're gonna make sure, because without having that smooth pulley hooked up, the belt's not wrapped around the alternator as much as normal. So we just got to make sure that our alternator is not slipping. Now we got about, yeah, maybe, you know, 50% less on the alternator, something, I don't know, maybe something like that. But I think it'll be okay. Let's run it. All right, we got it running. So far everything's good. I haven't had any squeals or anything. This is the belt I ended up using, Gates part number K060790. It fit really well. It's a very common belt. These fit like the mid to late 90s Jeep Wranglers with the 6-cylinder. So they're very common. You'll find them at any parts store you go to, not a problem.